We're going to talk about continue to talk about the proper formations of the LLC, the proper formation, and some things are completely overlooked in general. As a legal professional, these are the things that I can't overlook. These are the things that I have to, drill down and learn and, make sure I stay abreast and become better in, because we're talking about the law. Right? And so the LLC, or any business entity for that matter, it's not a joke. It is your company. You are putting certain acronyms behind your business name, but it's more to it than that. You're communicating not just to the public, but you're communicating to the government that you understand what you're doing and you're operating as such. And so what I'm going to do today, as I continue, I have my notes here, just like I do throughout, to make sure I stay on track, because this particular information, I can actually get lost in it, because I could get really deep, because it is, very great body of information that needs to be covered, that I'm trying to condense within a, very short period of time. So I do have my notes to make sure I stay on track while still giving you the information to at least take and say, I didn't think about that. Let me go do this right. Let me go check on this. Or before I do anything, now at least I know this, so let me look more into it. All right, so let's go ahead and start with, so we talked about, the ways to actually form the LLC in part 3. So now that you have your LLC formed, honestly, some of these things should be done before you even consider going to the Secretary of State website and officially forming your LLC. A lot of these things, such as the operating agreement, which I'm gonna drill down, should be something already in place. If it's a company that you and someone else, or you and others, are running together, you should have already sat down and had a conversation on what that all looks like before you actually go in and register the LLC on a state level. So that should already be something that's done. If it's just you as a sole owner, you still need to write down, because it's almost like doing a business plan, right? Some people do business plans. There's different ways to do that, but you're writing out what you plan. How is your company operating in different areas? That should be things that you think about, have thought about, and wrote them down before you even register. So I'm gonna give you, if not, I'm gonna give you some things that you should be thinking about if you haven't registered, or now think about if you have to go and have this created. Well, when you form your LLC, and I've been saying this recurring theme throughout, is that it is determinative on your state law. You have to make sure that you understand you are in compliance, according to your state regulation, your statute, your LLC statute. But there's a lot of commonalities amongst, all states. Some things are common, and then they, veer off different places. But for the most part, when you form your LLC, when it's formed, if you do not mention it or otherwise, cover what, if it's you and someone else, you and one or more people, if you do not cover what the management looks like, automatically when you register your LLC, everyone is a member, and so it is considered member managed. If you do cover that and you say, okay, it's me and someone else, I want it to be manager managed. Even if it's yourself, you can already think ahead of time. If it's just you, you can think, okay, I know I will possibly be looking to add other individuals in my LLC, so I'm already going to delineate it as a manager managed LLC. But this is something that you want to think about. Is it member managed or is it manager managed? And what is the difference between the two, and why is that important to think about? I touched on this a little bit in the previous sections, but by default, typically, in most states, when you register, you're a member managed, meaning that when you register the LLC, the members of the LLC have, full control of the company and decision making. If there's voting, whatever it is, you have full control as a member. So if it's just you and you register your LLC and do nothing else, then you are a member and you have full control of your company, and full control means whatever comes with that. But if it's you and one other individuals or more, and you register it and you do nothing else, then you all are members of that LLC, and that means you all have full control when it comes down to decision making and whatever else that may mean for an LLC.